All right, getting right into the meat of it. So I own a Instagram meme page, or I say own. I've been running a Instagram meme page of mine. It's just a repost page since I want to say 2017, 2016. I don't know, around there. And all I do is just repost memes. Nothing new. And occasionally you'll get hit with a violation or two. Obviously, if you're violating community guidelines, just don't do that. And when you do violate community guidelines, you could see a potential strike, but most of the times it's a shadow ban. Now, this is prevalent amongst all platforms: YouTube, Twitch, Instagram, Facebook, whatever, you name it. There is shadow bans, they do exist, nothing crazy. Now, the reason why I'm making this video is for the reasons that I'm being shadow banned. To get into it, one of the first reasons that I have ever been shadow banned for is obviously community guideline violations. Post something you're not supposed to. That I understand. That's on me. My fault. Don't be posting stuff like that. All right, got it. Now, the new violations is what's ticking me off. So, the first shadow ban that wasn't community guideline driven was simply posting content consistently and being too good at it. Now, that's like, well, that doesn't make sense. I'm just reposting memes, and my memes were getting thrown into the algorithm because people, were liking it, viewing it, sharing it, whatever, you name it. I was getting thrown into the algorithm consistently. Now, the logical thing would to be, okay, if it's consistently getting thrown, the Instagram platform would just stop doing that after a bit. I had my moment, and that was fine. Except it doesn't do that, and instead it actually punishes you for being too good by shadow banning you afterwards. And what I mean is, my normal viewage upon my page back during COVID was about 10K, and still during COVID it spiked to around 100K per post, and then still during COVID it plummeted to around 1K to 900, all during COVID. So the excuse of, well, that was during COVID and it fell off because people weren't being as active online as they were before, it doesn't work because it was all during COVID and even during the height of it. So that's one thing. Just to point that out there, if you're trying to post content on Instagram and you're doing good at it, you will be shadow banned for simply being too good. And the only two things you can do is either just lay low or be consistent for your followers. And the second thing is pretty new that I wanted to complain about, and that was the crediting audio. So you know how on TikTok you can use an audio and it will, you press the audio tab and it shows you all the other people using the audio, and it will show you the original creator about, I'd say, 7 times out of 10 if they didn't take down their post or whatever. Okay, well, Instagram has done that. I think it's just convenient. It's nice of Instagram to do that. Except they're doing this for actual memes that aren't creative, songs or audios. It's just memes that people are taking from other pages on Instagram or TikTok and posting it on theirs. Now, they're not trying to name it as their own audio. Instagram will automatically do that. If I post a meme from TikTok first and then like 5 other guys post it, it's going to credit me as the original, creator of that. And there's nothing wrong with that. So it's like, well, what are you complaining for? Well, what I'm complaining about is that whenever I post a meme and it credits another person for that audio, it automatically shadow bans me. And that's what I don't get. Why the shadow ban? I have checked the community guideline violations because, as you can tell from this one picture, it says I have about 10. These 10 about don't even credit anybody else for the audio. They're crediting myself as the original person who posted the audio. And yet, that is still edit or remove content. It just doesn't make sense. And by the way, that 10 isn't specifically 10. That's just the max limit. It's far more than that. Like, pretty much every post since I first gotten this, your account can't be shown to non-followers, which was 4 months ago, is in this list. And the thing is, it's like, well, why don't you contact Instagram for a review if you think it's wrongful? Well, there was an option for that, and I did press it, and it is being submitted. But Instagram's help center, or the way their submit a report thing, their appeal process is the worst of the worst. You can't even go to the help center and request help, because if you try to submit I guess you could say a referral, it doesn't even send it, and it'll just kick you out instead. Like, as soon as you press send, it just kicks you out. And if, let's say you think it did send, it gives you no confirmation on it whatsoever. Unless that's just a me thing, I have noticed that that is a prevalent problem. Anyways, yeah, Instagram will just shadow ban you for A, being simply too good, or B, audio. if you're using an audio that somebody else used, it seems to just shadow ban you. I don't know if this is a bug or if maybe I'm just shadow banned because I was doing good in the algorithm a couple months ago. Anyways, I was just putting that out there for, I guess, information. Like, part of it was to complain, you know what I mean? I feel like I'm a victim of shadow banning. I've had this page since 2017. Like, there's not much I can do about it other than just make this video to put awareness out there that, yeah, shadow banning obviously does exist on Instagram, just like it does on all other platforms. But as far as I can tell on Instagram, it is kind of dumb for the reasoning. And to further update a video that I made earlier on in the channel, this is regarding the OnlyFans bot messages. As you can tell, they're still there. Now, I have noticed that it is capped at around 10 messages. Now, I made the video just to kind of put it out there that these are becoming more and more annoying, because I would go to my hidden requests to see if somebody was asking me for a meme or had a deal or a promo offer, you know, something like that. And it's just filled with bots. It's just kind of annoying to look at. But the update on that is it seems to be capped at 10. And it seems to be the same group, as you can tell. And it's like, well, why don't you just delete them all like I am right now? Well, it gets refilled within about a week. And then it stops. Like, it just seems to be capped at 10. And that's just an observation I made right now. And yeah, that's really the update I just wanted to make. And that's really all there is to it. Bye-bye.